Hi, my name is James Klein, Director for Teacher Development and Mentoring here in Galena Park I.S.D. One of the privileges of this position is that I currently oversee the Galena Park I.S.D. Homegrown program. The Galena Park I.S.D. Homegrown program was founded in 1994 as a way to encourage district students to enter into the field of education and develop and recruit great teachers for Galena Park I.S.D. The idea was that after graduation, students would be placed on campuses as part-time employees while they were continuing their education at a local college or university. While working on campuses, these students are able to directly put into practice the theories they are learning about in class and become an important part of the Galena Park I.S.D. community. It is always a pleasure to discuss the Homegrown program. We would love to share information about our Homegrown teaching portion, our many successes in Homegrown scholarship, and finally, where our program is headed.
There are three main reasons why I wanted to become a teacher. The first one is my passion for history. Ever since I was in public school, I loved history. The second one is I see it as a way to give back to my side of town, to the North Shore area. And my third one is my family. There are some educators in my family, and my mother wanted to become a teacher, but she couldn't finish college because she didn't have the means. So that became my motivation into the teaching career. I wanted to join the Homegrown program because it looked like a great opportunity to get hands-on training. I saw it as a great chance of me stepping into the classroom and getting exposed to all the different things.
So the best part about being a homegrown, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but I do think the best part is helping the kids. That's what makes my day. That's what makes it easier getting out of bed every morning. I just really enjoy helping the kids get better in everything they do. And it makes me feel better knowing that I can make an impact.
Our homegrowns become awesome educators. I've hired a few of them in the past that I'm very proud of on our campus. So I'm excited that every time we get a homegrown, and I'm always asking for more homegrowns so that we can get them to become teachers on our campus, and if not on our campus, other campuses.
They're here, they see it, they live it. They sometimes are put into situations where we have to have them cover a class, maybe because there was an emergency or something like that. And so it's not something they're learning in a textbook, it's not theory, they're actually hands-on, and that's what's most important when they come back to schools and start to go from being a student to actually being an adult and working with kids.
And with the program, we get a chance to teach them things that they don't even get in college. So they learn how to do running records, how we do assessments, all things they wouldn't get until they were like second or third year teachers. So we're giving them a great advantage when they want to become educators.
So I think it's greatly benefited me that I am myself a Galena Park product. I know the community, I know the environment, I know the kids. It just makes it that much easier to connect. And especially in a family-oriented community like Galena Park, I think it's a great environment for me to be in and for me to help the kids grow and learn.
I was a 19-year-old starting college. Had my mind on teaching already. I was located at Galena Park Elementary. That's where they placed me with a 5th grade teacher. It was a pretty cool experience where I got to learn a lot about the field. Being there as a 19-year-old kind of opened my eyes and helped me decide that I wanted to be a teacher. It was a learning experience, just learning what I would learn in the classroom, you know, kind of being mentored by teachers already. I would take that back and apply it into my education assignments.
When the teachers or the professors would talk about it in class, I had like a real world connection when I would go to work. So I was able to make connections to the various theories that they talked about in school. So when it came to be my turn, then I had more experience than maybe your average first-year teacher right out of college that has never been in the classrooms. Because there's nothing that compares to that real world, you know, knowledge of what it really is to be in a classroom.
The district has given us so much, and we really need to give back. And Karen was the one that brought it up, and she said, what about a scholarship?
We wanted something that would kind of promote our profession and go on for some years, hopefully.
The very first time that I went in and I saw one of my students, it was the most exciting thing, just to know that they started as a homegrown and now they're a brand new teacher. He was one of the rookie teachers of the year. And that was just so exciting because I knew that that program was really working well for the district.
I'd like to see it continue on for many, many years. I think it's a good idea, it's a good program. I don't think a lot of districts have things like this. With our proximity to the universities, I think it's great.
I love working in Galena Park. It's just coming out of a community where so much need, where there's so much need. It's really touching. And they've asked me, why haven't I left? Well, because my heart's here, and I'm really not going to go anywhere, because I want to be that role model for those kids. And I just hope that one day these kids come out the way I did, right? Come out and try to make a difference back in their community.
I wanted to join the Homegrown program because it seemed like an excellent opportunity to be able to come back and give back to the community that I've been a part of for my entire life.
I knew it was a good opportunity to have my foot somewhere and grow from where I am. I've learned so much from my first year to this year. I've learned how to file, communicate with parents, have a personal relationship with the children.
Even just growing up in the district, I had a lot of great teachers that gave me the opportunity to excel and taught me a lot about video production, so that when the chance arose to become a homegrown student at Galena Park I.S.D. In communications and doing media production, it was an opportunity that couldn't be missed.
The best part of my job is knowing the students, just seeing them, and when they see you, they're like, Miss, hi nurse. They come hug you, and then just the love that my principals have for me, and then knowing each of my staff and having a good bond with them too.
Flexibility, being able to discuss with my boss and being able to discuss with the homegrown team as far as, hey, it's a tougher week at school for me, I might need to cut back a little bit. It's always, what's the next project? What are we next working on? So it's going out, covering those. It's making sure that all of our extracurriculars are properly taken care of. It's making sure that everyone looks their best and everyone sounds their best, so that when we turn around and we get to deliver that content to our community members, to our board members, and to the district itself, we're delivering the message that we need to.
You get to see yourself in these kids a lot too as well, and I guess that makes a better bond with them as well, because you know their background and you can relate a lot to it too in their background. It feels good knowing that you're able to help them because you come from that route, you come the same ways they did.
Thank you for allowing us to share with you the many great aspects of the Galena Park I.S.D. Homegrown program. As a former homegrown member myself, I'm very proud of what our program has become, and even prouder of where we are headed.